Hi, I'm Jade, a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway, and this week on Talking Real Estate, I wanted to discuss some of the pros and cons to help you answer the question, should you sell a house soon after you buy it? So if you own a home, you can sell it whenever you want, even if you just bought it. Selling a house right away may cause you to incur some financial penalties, but sometimes that's the right move for you. So under some circumstances, you might not have any choice to sell early. So why might you sell a home that you just bought? Oftentimes when people buy a home, they're planning on staying there for quite a few years. But sometimes there's a job loss, a pay cut, a change in your family status with a divorce, a death in the family, medical bills. These are all situations that may force you to think about, is your home the right fit for you? And if there's something that's not the right fit, looking at the financial pros and cons is really important here. So maybe it's as simple as the house just isn't the right fit for you. With the pace of the real estate market and buyers having had to make decisions very, very quickly, we are seeing this happen. Buyers who bought 1 or 2 years ago have just decided that the layout doesn't work for them. They didn't really want to upsize, they want to downsize, or the other way around. It's still too small and they want to upsize. So looking at your specific situation is really important to understand and help you prioritize the next piece of that, which is the financial piece. Sometimes it's possible for you to make a profit when you sell the home. It depends on the condition that you just bought it in, and if you made renovations that significantly raise the property's value. Or if you bought a home that was going into foreclosure and you were able to make improvements in the property to raise the property's value. But talk to your agent and what's happening in the market to understand where the value lies in your home so that it will help you make this financial decision. Some of the problems that you might encounter when selling really soon is that you haven't had the opportunity to incur enough equity to pay back your closing costs, or recoup, I shouldn't say pay back, I should say recoup your closing costs. You may have to pay a professional to clean, stage, other services to get your property ready to list. These fees can be offset by your profits to help you break even. But if you can't wait to sell, you might incur a financial loss. And it's important to look at that whole picture when you're making that decision. Sometimes waiting just a little bit longer will work better for you and your situation. Sometimes mortgage lenders have prepayment penalties, so call your bank or your lender and ask if there are penalties to close your loan early. It's not as common today, but it's really important to ask that question. You want to think about capital gains tax, or also in Connecticut, we have conveyance tax. So asking your CPAs about your situation, again, is a factor in your decision-making process. The other thing that we want to make sure as realtors that we mitigate is the perception that a house coming right back on the market has a problem. So again, as an agent, I don't share any of your personal information with buyers who are out there if I'm listing your property, unless we've had that conversation. Helping a potential buyer understand why you're selling can mitigate the risks of them making those assumptions. A strategic decision that you have to make. But everyone's situation is different. Selling your home soon after you purchase it may or may not be a wise move. But considering your home's value, your potential profit, the costs associated with selling early to figure out what's the best option for you, use the resources that you have, call your realtor, use your accountant, talk to your lender about prepayment costs. It's so important to help get all the information on the table so you can make an educated decision. I'm Jade. I'm a realtor with Berkshire Hathaway. Thank you.